when you fake like. I'ma kick back when you fake like. I'ma kick back when you fake like. Head out of the game, I don't play that. Hi, this is Goddess Phoenix here, and for another room reading. Okay, let's clean my hands. Oh, I'm gonna burn a little sage. How are you guys doing? I am doing good. Clear the energy. You know, I gotta charge my phone. Oh no, did I unplug? Because I moved it. Okay. Get some sage over me. It's clear. Change on my glass. That you open up the message boards and protect me as I channel the message. Ancestors, open up the I don't know, open up the portal and let the messages come through. What is it that we need to know in this room reading? Past, present, or future. Always remember that. Past, present, or future. What is it that we need to know, ancestors? Okay. So we have the recess. That is the rune of boundaries. That is sitting in the upright. We have Manas, the rune of mankind. Manas on the side, or tilted on diagonal, tilted down though. And we have Nauthis. Nauthis is on its side. So somebody has crossed some type of boundary with somebody or a family, or somebody has put up a boundary in a family, and it's caused some type of restriction or constraint or emotional barrier, emotional barrier with this family member or family or community. The recess. Explain the recess, please. Great. Thank you. So we have Manas clarifying the recess. So we definitely have somebody in a community. A community who has put up a boundary. A community has put up a boundary against somebody. So obviously it's somebody who crossed the boundary. So it's not following the rules within a community. And now the community is coming back and putting a boundary up against this person. So somebody crossed the boundary, and now the community is coming back and putting up another boundary. Hold on. Okay. So we're back. Oh, why am I doing that? I was about to shuffle again. Why do I need to shuffle? One on the side, please. Thank you. In reverse. Sowello. The rune of the sun, Sowello. So something could be illuminated for something, or somebody, because the recess can be contemplation too. So it's what somebody did that they crossed the boundaries of this group, and it could put them in some hot water with the sun right here, Sowello. It's become illuminated. June could be significant. Sowello, June. The month of June could be significant because Sowello represents the month of June. we have Airways out again, or should I? No, I'll take that one. Okay. We have Gibo. That last shuffle wasn't clear. So we have Gibo with the rune of generosity. So it is the rune of giving and offering, hospitality, generosity, marriage, and sacrifice. So this person has restricted either a marriage somebody has, okay, so I'm going to read this in a reverse even though there's no reverse for it, but I'm going to read it in the point too that this restricted person that's now restricted because of what they did within a community of people or a witch coven or a coven, a secret society, what they did has affected their relationship with somebody. Thank you, Spirit. Or it has affected the relationship they have with the secret society or coven or group that they're in. Yeah. Oh, come on. This flew out. A whole lot of cards flew out. We have Issa right here. Threw out. So we have Issa right here. So this group, now that has put up a boundary against this person who overcrossed boundaries, is blocked in some way. Okay. So this story right here is the goddess who meets somebody, falls in love, and meets somebody. I don't even know if it's really love, but she meets somebody, she goes and moves in with the guy. Turns out that she loves where she's from. She loves where her land more than she loves the man. So the relationship is not a good relationship because she wants to go back and live where she was, where she's from. Because she left where she was from to live with him. She's not happy. I don't remember if he was abusive or she just wasn't happy. She just wasn't happy. And so she ended up leaving and going back in the mountains where she lives because that's where she enjoys being, in the mountains and in the snow. So this could be somebody within this group. Manas is Jupiter energy. So it's about expansion. It's about expansion. Is about expanding. So this in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius resides within Jupiter, and Sagittarius is a visionary. So there could be a visionary. This group is deciding not to expand with this person. and whoever is deciding, it could be a visionary, Sagittarius could be visionary, or whoever is deciding this could either be a Sagittarius or be the visionary within this group. Also, we could have, yeah, I was about to say, also we could have a visionary blocked somehow. But we already know, or this other person could be a Sagittarius or visionary. Take it how it resonates. So also we have Kenaz Merkstaff, or Sinaz. This is about being confined. So we could have somebody going to jail because of what they did. She was a warrior, and what her story is, she was a warrior, and she unalived Odin's like best warrior or something like that. And Odin, for punishment, put her in a castle or a tower that was surrounded. That fire was surrounding the tower, so she couldn't really get out. But but the thing about being confined is, so this person, slow down. The thing about this is the fact that while she was confined, she had a spiritual awakening. She began to learn things, like she began to become wise. So this person, when confined, could go through a spiritual awakening. And then we have Ewas. We have Ewas right here with spiritual, wow, endurance, stability, and spiritual journey. So yes, confined, somebody is going, 1212 is going through a spiritual journey once they're confined. So then right here with Theresa. So Theresa's, we have Jupiter energy again. So this contemplation, this thing that somebody did was over the top with expansion, and Sagittarius again. So then we have a lot of Sagittarius and Jupiter energy in here. So we could be talking about both two Sagittarius or two visionaries within the group. Yeah, yeah. yeah, slow down. I just said that. With Isa, that's Jupiter energy again. That's Moon in Jupiter, right? So we could, it's a lot of emotions around this expansion. So I'm wondering if Kenaz is Sun. That's Sun, so that's Leo. So this person could be a Leo that's being confined or will be confined, or somebody very, very heavily in their ego. We have Sagittarius. No, we have Scorpio. And Scorpio is with Pluto, and that's about obsessions. So somebody could be really obsessing over what they did or the decision that this group is making. Or the decision that they have to go through being confined with Scorpio and Pluto energy. But it's a transformation, because Scorpio leads to transformation. But we also have Jupiter energy again with expansion. Ewas is the rune of Ewas is the rune of progress. It represents the death card in tarot. It's the 13th rune, so 13. Kenaz is the rune of passion and insight, where we see Venus and Mars energy. You could see where the last time the sun was in Mars and the sun was in Venus, to dwell deeper into that. But chances are, I'm thinking it has something to do with the solar plexus, which is someone's confidence in somebody's childhood. inner childhood. You could look at where Jupiter was last time, when the moon was last time in Jupiter, 1515. Jupiter's a lot. So you could be looking at where last time Jupiter was in the sun, Jupiter was in the moon, Jupiter was in Venus, Jupiter was in Mars, Jupiter was in, wait. I said Jupiter and Mars. Well, yeah, Jupiter and Mars. So Jupiter and Aries. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, ancestors. Because I was like, wait, that don't sound right. So Jupiter was in Libra, when Jupiter was in Taurus, and when Jupiter was in Aries. And when Jupiter was in the moon, when Jupiter was in the sun. Yeah. Because this is looking again at childhood, social, the solar plexus, and the root chakra and the sacral chakra. So that may be where you need to heal those time frames. So that was the first room with the recess. These cards don't wanna come out. These cards don't wanna come out. What do I need to do for the cards to come out? The willow. We have Theresa's Merkstaff. So that is the rune of boundaries. So that is something where this person is aggressive. This person, trouble may find this person a lot. This person is really aggressive. So again, we have a distorted root chakra. Yeah, we have a distorted root chakra here. And with the recess, the element that is dominant is the fire element. So we could be talking about a fire sign. With this person having a different, so Wello is the sun, so that's a Leo too. So we're definitely talking about a Leo. Check where Jupiter was in Leo last time. That could be significant too. That may be a time frame where you need to look at to see what happened and heal that. Trouble seems to find this person a lot, and they're getting burned by the sun and this community because of some type of relationship that they're in, or some type of relationship that they developed with somebody. Excuse me if I'm showing too much. We have Uruz and Merkstaff. That means Uruz in reverse. Explain out. Was it Algies? Did I move? Oh, it's now these. Okay. Whew. I think I might have to start writing down the runes, because if they, just like this one, me bending down, I flipped the last one over and I forgot which one it was, but it's now these. I remember now it's now these. So this person, either the person that they're in a relationship with is weak and stagnant. This is the story of a healer. She heals the weak. So this person, they could be in a relationship so that they want the person to heal them. But this person is draining the healer, though. The person that they're in a relationship with is, instead of, so we could be talking about an energy vampire. Somebody who, they're with somebody who's a healer, but they're draining the healer. Because they're both restricted. It's not just one of them. This relationship, this partnership that this person's in, they're both drained. Like one is draining the other. And this may be a family member. So this is somebody that you may have a child with or kids with. So this could be a wife or a husband that we're talking about, who now is going to be locked up in jail. And it may be becoming clear, because Issa is about clarity too. It's not just about doom. Yeah, somebody's doomed, because Issa is a winter rune. So it's like somebody's doomed to have to, whatever's coming to them, they have to go through it. And then Issa too, it represents ice, but it's not like ice, like iceberg ice, it's like glacier ice where it piles up. So this person could be, there could be, like I said, with the Rhesus and Merksat, this person's in trouble a lot. So that it's like piled up trouble. It's a lot of trouble that this person's in. So with now these, we have Jupiter, Saturn, and Capricorn. Saturn and Capricorn keep coming up, but not these. And we already went through the last reading that's loading right now. Talks about the last time Capricorn was in Jupiter. Right? Is that how you word it? Jupiter was in Capricorn? So that could be, that time frame can be significant too. Maybe this is when you met the person. Maybe this is the time that you met this person. Because that's what now these. And so that's fire energy too. That's a fire rune. And this is somebody too that looks to others. Like I said in the last rune reading, that this is somebody that looks to others for support. Yeah, they look to others for support. And they look for others to support. Because if you think about the background of the Rhesus talk about trolls, talk about giants and monsters. And back then, it was like the gods didn't like the giants, so they always clashed. I don't remember what happened. So we could be talking about clashing all the time. Because also Theresa's talks about trolls, somebody who is married, but they go out and they look for partners somewhere else, but they're married. So it's like whoever they're married to is not really attractive. And with 2442 I just saw, and they look for others elsewhere. Thank you, Spirit. That was clear. So we could be talking about, and also too, we have another combination, another time frame. This is Pisces and Venus. So look at where the last time Pisces was in Venus. Um, Venus talks about the love life with Gibo. So this is a relationship that we're talking about, either with a Libra or a Taurus, or with a counselor, somebody who takes on the role of Libra, which is counselor, or somebody who takes a role of Taurus, which is somebody who likes to enjoy the luxuries of life, the beauty of life, the beauty of the world. So this person too could be with Issa. I don't know why I'm looking at Issa, but with Issa, um, I was about to say something about Jupiter being expansive, and Sagittarius is under Jupiter, but this Sagittarius or this visionary person could be very emotional, or have a problem with self-expressing themselves. They can't express themselves, and this is how this person is restricted because they can't express themselves. Urus, it's a second room. Two could be significant. Is that blue or green? I think that's green with heart chakra, but Urus. So again, it's like love. This is like a relationship mixed up with convolute, convoluted. I can't say it. It's a lot of up and down emotions, left and right, up and down, left and right, hot, cold. That's what I feel like the emotions are. But then it, again, we're talking about a union, talking about a couple. So that's a Taurus. We have Taurus out here again with Venus. So this could be a love relationship. And we have Aries and Mars. So it's like Aries is the protector. So this the protector of the family is the one that is probably being drained with Urus, because we have Mars with Urus in reverse. We have Mars energy, and that is Aries. But then we also have Taurus. So financially, this person could be drained too, not just in the vital energy, not just in their vital energy, but in their finances too. They could be drained and restricted. So they're restricted in the relationship, and they're restricted. Um, I don't know if you guys can hear that. My stepdad's in the hospital. He just called my mom. Um, so the relationship is restricted. And Pisces takes on the role of the cult. It's the priest. So we could have somebody somebody spiritually could be drained too. Could be spiritually drained. This relationship is too much of a responsibility, or too much of a drag on with somebody. Um, it's a lot. It's a lot. So again, the same type of 3003 that I just saw. the same type of things keep coming up, like the unhealed root chakra, the unhealed heart chakra and throat chakra. There's a lot of Mercury is hardly out here. So when you think about with the throat chakra, there's somebody's not expressing themselves. Somebody's not speaking up and expressing themselves because they feel like they can't. Because with the Risas up here representing boundaries and trouble, it's like somebody could get in trouble if they speak up and say something. So this again with Mars. So this person could be really aggressive or very out of control with their emotions, because we do have sacral energy with keynotes. This person is going to get locked up, solar plexus, heart chakra, and the sacral. So their emotions could be out of whack. They have wounding from their solar plexus. They have wounding in their confidence. They're not self-confidence. They don't have self-love. They might not look at, they might self-harm or not like the way they look. Thank you, Spirit. There's room for it to expand because we have Jupiter, so there's room to expand. But there's a lot of wounding that I see, and this wounding is what causes the conflict and the trouble, because within this person refuses to look within itself, look within their self. Oh my gosh, I'm starting to be uncomfortable. I'm starting to get uncomfortable. 32, 32. Okay, what else? I think that's it. Confirmation burp. So I'm going to go ahead and close this room reading. This is Goddess Ring Seer. I hope that this reading resonates. Please like, comment, and share, and subscribe to my channel. It's greatly appreciated. I do see you guys, and thank you for all my supporters. And I will be seeing you guys later. Bye. Love you. Peace.